Good morning everyone and welcome to today's Gospel sharing. We are looking at, today is Friday, it is the 34th week, it's the 1st of December, and reflecting on the Gospel of Mark, I think it is, and we're also, the first reading is the book of Daniel. So we want to look at some of the things in this gospel and try and draw on them, try and understand them, try and open them up, bring them into our lives, and to live them, ultimately to live them. The gospel is not about just saying that you follow God, but that you actually do it. In fact, you can say the opposite and still do it, and that's better than saying it and not doing it, or not doing it at all. You need to do it. You need to do the gospel. You need to live the gospel. You need to be the gospel, the good news. Jesus addresses this parable. Jesus speaks to his disciples. So here, Jesus is giving us advice. Jesus is giving us content. He's giving us understanding. He's giving us grace. If we follow his words, we will get that grace that he is desiring to give us. Let's have a look at some of these things. He talks about this fig tree. The fig tree is budding and it's breaking forth, and so the farmer, the viewer understands that and sees that life is coming, that it's about to sprout. We need to do the same and understand that God is in our lives, and we need to guide and help that along. So let us always be aware of that. The gospel also speaks about the good news being close at hand. And of course, if you're living a life of grace, and you do happen to pass, but even if you don't, even if you do just live on earth and live your life, but you have a life of grace, then that, and keeping the gospel, then that is the gospel is close at hand. And so that's a wonderful thing. Finally, talk about my words will not pass away. God says that my words will not pass away. And in other words, God's real. He's not going to go next week. He's not going to disappear. He's here for life. He's here for our existence. He's here for us. And we remain very grateful, very loving, very committed, being faithful to following God's way, because we know that he's not going to leave us. And we give thanks to God for that. May God bless you all, and pray that there's fruit in your life, that you may evangelize and continue on your journey with Jesus, with our Father in heaven, and closely followed, holding hands with our Blessed Mother. Amen.